They call you selfish, not because you did something wrong, but because you said no. And every time you try to explain, they twist and make you feel like you are the problem. You are trying to be a good son, a good husband, and still run your own life. And somehow you are failing in all three. Because whenever you say no, it turns into
Nowadays, you become so selfish. You don't even care about us anymore.
you try to explain your position, they twist it, and again you are back in the same argument loop, drained, defensive, and stuck between guilt and resentment. This video gives you the 4P framework, a simple system to respond in calm and authority when someone calls you selfish. So you can hold your ground without guilt, stop justifying yourself, and protect your peace in just 30 seconds. In Indian families, the problem is not that you don't love them. The problem is your own reflex. When they push emotion, you start explaining to them, defending yourself, and negotiating. And the more you explain, the argument becomes longer and messier. So before you try to say the right thing, you need to know what is actually happening at that moment. Suppose they say,
Nowadays, you become so selfish.
and you react like, Ma, how can you say that? Do you know how much I do? I work for everyone. I'm working alone. You only see my mistakes. Now you are trapped in a long argument. Under pressure, you start trying to prove you are right. But the more you explain, the more openings you give them to argue with details. Because your explanation contains hooks for them to pull you easily. You say, I'm tired.
Do you think we never work?
The kids are sick. I have to take them to hospital.
Are you teaching me how to raise a kid? Including you, I raised 7 children.
Ma, I have a lot of office work and the work is heavy.
So, family is not important to you now?
It never ends because you are giving them material. If your tone becomes defensive, they feel like they are winning. So they push harder. Not because they are evil, it's because your defensiveness signals.
He's moving.
Here, your first job is not to fix it, it's just to pause for a moment. Pause means you take 2 seconds before you reply. Not to think for the perfect line to reply, just to stop your mouth from reacting emotionally. Because when you reply instantly, your tone goes wrong. Either you sound irritated or you sound guilty, and then they push harder. So when they say something like,
You changed. You don't care about us anymore. You are selfish.
your first job is not to fix it, just to pause. Pause stops your mouth from reacting faster than your mind. That small pause gives your control back. Once you have got your control back, you need to validate their emotion without accepting the accusation. This is where most people lose the frame because they accidentally argue the emotion like it is a fact. They say,
You don't care about us anymore.
Ma, what is this nonsense? Of course I care. Now you are arguing their emotional statement like it's a fact and they will keep throwing more. If you react instantly, your tone will sound guilty or irritated, even if you are right. And tone matters here more than logic because the accusation is not meant to be true, it's meant to create pressure on you. If you argue the accusation,
You become selfish.
no, I'm not selfish. You are already playing their game because it becomes a debate about your character and the debate never ends. Also, if you ignore their emotion completely, they escalate to get a reaction because to them emotion is the lever. So, you need a way to signal, I heard you, without saying you are correct. That's what pacing is. Pacing is not agreement, pacing is recognition. Your job is to respond to the emotion, not to the accusation. Here are clean pacing lines that don't make you weak. Yes, I hear you. I get that you are upset. I understand this doesn't feel good for you. I can see that you didn't expect this. Notice what I didn't say. I didn't say you are right. I didn't say I am wrong. I didn't say I am selfish. They say
You don't care about us anymore.
I hear you and I understand that this feels disappointing for you. That's it. Now you can move to your decision without apologizing. Pause for 2 seconds, then pace the emotion instead of accusation. So they feel hurt, but you don't accidentally agree that you are selfish or ungrateful. Once you have paced the emotion, there is a moment where they are waiting for you to bend. What do you say so your boundary lands cleanly and doesn't become the next argument? This is where positioning becomes critical. Positioning means you state your decision like a fact. You say, "Oh, if it is okay, what I was thinking is, I think I may not be able to come the next week."
Yes, he's asking me permission.
If you ask for permission, they will behave like you need their approval. Then it becomes convincing, emotional bargaining, group pressure, bringing in other relatives. If you soften it too much, they will push for expectations and loopholes.
Okay, then just come for 1 hour. Okay, then come next week. Then at least do the small thing.
If you add too many reasons, they will attack the reasons instead of respecting the decision. This is why you should not position yourself with your justifications. Your boundary is not a thesis statement, it's a decision. So your line has to sound finished, short, neutral, and final. I am not available for that. I won't able to come this weekend. Ma, we have decided it and to do it this way. When you position, say it like you are stating the time, not like you are asking for permission or requesting their approval. After pacing, you say like, I hear you. I know you wanted me there, but I have important office work. That's all. One line, calm tone, full stop. No long reasons, because reasons create openings. If you give 5 reasons, they will attack all 5 reasons and then it becomes a 1 hour argument. Just the decision. Position is where you state your decision cleanly. I am doing this. I have office work, so I can't come next week. So your boundary lands as a fact, not an invitation to negotiate. Even after you position, they will often try a second wave. More emotion, more guilt, more.
Just listen.
What do you do when you can feel the spiral starting? You keep sitting there thinking, if I just stay calm long enough, it will resolve. And 1 hour later, you are explaining your childhood, your salary, your wife, your stress, about your character, your future plans, everything. Because guilt conversations don't resolve, they exhaust you. They will bite you into defending one small detail and suddenly it's an hour. They might pick up one word.
So work is more important.
Or one event.
But last month you did this.
Or one person.
I know, these are not your words. Your wife is controlling you.
Your job isn't to convince them, it's to protect your decision and your time. This is the mindset shift. You don't need them to agree, you need them to understand the decision is not moving. Finally, you need an exit plan that doesn't sound rude but ends the loop. This is where proceed comes. In proceed, you have 3 options: exit, repeat, or add a consequence. Exit sounds like, I'm not continuing this right now, we'll talk later. I have to go, we'll speak another time. Repeat sounds like, I hear you, I have office work, so I can't come. Same sentence, same tone, no upgrades. Consequence sounds like, if it turns into shouting, I'm leaving. So if they say,
Just listen. You've changed.
I understand you, but I am not changing the decision. We will talk later. And you end it cleanly. Proceed means you either exit, repeat, or add a consequence. Because if you stay and keep explaining, the guilt trap becomes an argument you can never win. Finally, a quick warning: what not to do. Don't attack elders. it turns into a fight about your attitude and character. Don't prove your goodness, it puts you on a trial forever. Don't over explain, it creates openings. Don't negotiate under guilt, it teaches them guilt works. Stay boring, calm, clear, and finished. Comment me the exact guilt lines your parents or in-laws use. I'll help you to handle it in the upcoming videos. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.